Oh my gosh, it's another Duranie Distraction! Oh my god, I love you guys! Okay, so I'm so excited to welcome you back. I have been looking forward to this since the end of Saturday's Distraction. Oh my gosh, there was something about, I don't know if it's just me, but there was something about the last Distraction where, we were all like together. It was like almost intimate. It was just, we're right here, we're close up, and just postcards alone is just such a personal thing, right? So, I don't know, it was just like, it was really, really special. And, this vision came to my mind of like inviting friends over to my house, and we'll create a fort with couch cushions. And, you bring your favorite Duran records and we put them on in the background. And my mom would come in and with her famous peanut butter squares. Oh my gosh, they're just absolutely delicious. And we'd all just like sit around and we just like look at the postcards and share stories. It just felt a little bit like that. I know I have like a very rich visual, brain, but it was just really, really special. So I couldn't wait to get back here. And we have so much to continue. We're gonna just dive right back in. Oh my gosh, this is just, it's just all the feels. So really. So thank you so much for coming back and just, joining me. This is so cool. Another Duranie Distraction. Wild Boy Wednesday. Yay! Okay. Oh, I need to breathe. I forget to do that. Okay. So we're going to start out with a little affirmation, self-affirmation. So take the pressure off. Find your hug. It's just to the left of where you came in. And pick your cushion and your seat and just like, find a space. And let everything melt away. April Tabaka's here. Hello, April. Cheryl Booker is here. Oh my gosh, you guys are just filling in. This is so cool. Okay. Okay, I always forget the breathing part, right? So we want to just take a moment. Okay. And just be at one with yourself. Find your center. Oh, and if you'd like to repeat after me, I am good enough. I am strong enough. And gosh darn it, there is nowhere better than being with you right here, and it feels so nice. Yes, it does. Okay, so I think I put in a little extra word there, but anyway, okay, so here we go. We are going to dive into postcards, and it's going to be really fun. A couple things that probably remained in the last session. Oh, so exciting. This is a holiday card. Yeah, I mean, it's actually quite appropriate because these distractions with you feel a little bit like Christmas. I'm just unwrapping every session with you guys, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So this is kind of fun. Here's the front. Look at that. This is actually how I feel every time you guys tune in. This is it, right there. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Inside, it's all that. It's all Nick smiles. Okay, and then on the inside, yay! Look at that. Now, what it's actually missing, what it should have said is, from each band member saying, I look forward to being gift wrapped on your doorstep. So look forward to that, because that's coming. That's what it should have said. But apparently, they don't ship out band members willy-nilly. I guess it's just kind of like a band policy thing. Okay. So then we're going to go right into the Power Station Arcadia years. This is one of those postcards that was perforated. You'd separate it out from the magazine. It's very kind of fun. And on the flip side, you have another one from a foreign magazine. You gotta have those wild boys. They just look exquisite. Although they cropped it too close. I mean, what is up with that? They cut it right up to Nick's chin. Okay, well, they don't consult me on these things, so. Anita Wheeler-Beasy is here. Hello, Anita. Stephanie Long, you guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're going to dive right into the Notorious years. Okay, that's where we left off. We're going right back in with no hesitation. Oh, get ready for some threesome action. That sounded so wrong. Oh, can't take it back. Okay, so this there's Simon, a great live shot of him. And this is cool. You see this, I saw this shot more from photos from European tours. He would wear the scarf, he'd wear the hat. This might have actually been from a television appearance. But yeah, he rocked it very well. Very well. And then, of course, we have the cloudy background. Oh my gosh. I think I'm banging my my sleeves up against the cart and making unnecessary noise. But we are totally alone in the building, so, right? It's all us, just us, this is it. Okay, so there's the band looking exquisite. And for those who prefer vertical, I'm ready to deliver. Stephen Cassia nod. Yay, Uncle Duranie storytelling time. Oh my gosh. That is so adorable. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you guys. Could not. So here is a lovely, I'm sure this is part of a series. This is a Brazilian postcard. And, you know, the most important, not the most important member, my favorite member is the one that I have. Love this. And Nick is basically saying, these are the keys to my car. Would you like to come home with me? So that's, if you ever wanted to know what the story behind that was, I'm pretty sure that was it. On the reverse side, there is some information about the shows that they were playing in Rio de Janeiro. Very cool. Safa Nias is here. Hello, Safa. Okay, you know, I'm not going to, actually, I'm wearing a perfect jacket to recreate the John moment from Pressure Off. It's like, Although it's not going as, yeah. Somehow it doesn't carry exactly the X factor that John does, but I give it my best shot. But this is, I'm banging up against the cart with the zippers, so I'm just gonna take the jacket off. Okay, here we go. We are elevating each other. Thank you so much, Patty. I love you. Okay. So we are going to, Stephanie Long, John does that the best. I will not disagree with you. Absolutely. Hey, Darlene. Darlene's here. So these next postcards are from France, and they really capture some beautiful on-stage moments. You know, a lot of times on stage, it's all about the lighting, right? The way the colors hit the band just right, that John's hair is illuminated or his face is slightly in shadow, but there's a sudden red. I mean, it's just really, really beautiful. So some of these kind of come through in these. Here's a nice shot of Simon. Love that. You just kind of wonder what song he's singing, although it could have been, he brings out the tambourine for a New Religion, right? Oh, yeah, gotta take pay from Saints and Sinners. John with his bass. Oh, the white bass. My God, look at this. Oh, fantastic. France brings it. France brings the Duranie magic. Absolutely. Ooh, look at Simon looking over his shoulder. Oh, look at this. He's just like, there's a message here. He's speaking to all the fans who are making eye contact with him. Love that. Here's Simon making a point. He always has a point to make. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. And then for those ones who are hankering for a Joe Tsai moment, I think I got you covered. Beautiful. And there's actually something written on the back in French, so I don't believe I can read this, but I think it's a happy anniversary, and that's about it. Actually, maybe I should show it to those out there who can speak French. There you go. That's some interactive must-see TV right there. Okay. So this is one of the little bits I've been so looking forward to, because I knew as soon as we get into the Notorious years, we're going to come across official postcards using John Swannell's amazing session with the cloudy background stuff. Oh my gosh. You know, you're going to recognize this instantly. It is just the best. It's eye candy, really. You know, you're just going to get like all the feels, rainbows, and unicorn poop coming up. Just like, oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. Okay, So this is the first in the series. Really, really fun. Oh, and that was happy birthday, by the way. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you on that last postcard in French. Okay, yeah, this is, look at that. That is just, and on the back, it has very subtle, notorious thumbprint. So there's a lot of attention to detail with this merchandise. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, here's in black and white, and Nick's leaning in a little bit, so I think it's slightly different than we usually see, which is always a thrill. Look at this, unbelievable. Okay, and then of course we get into the individuals. Oh my God, my heart is beating outside my chest. Okay, so for all you Simon girls, this is for you. At that. And Brandon is asking, what did she do with all the unicorn poop? I say, when in doubt, just add glitter and put it on your desktop table, you know, your bedside table, something, I don't know. It's unicorn poop. Hello? Okay. I need to stop talking now about unicorn poop. Here's for you Nick girls out there. Fantastic, gorgeous, amazing. And John, oh, you know, the man, when he looks right into the camera, he's awesome. When he looks to the left or the right, he is doubly awesome. He's just pensive, and there's just an atmosphere around him. He travels with his own ecosystem. It's amazing. Oh, example. Fantastic. Totally responsible for global warming. Right there. A picture like that. Okay. Sarah Nash said she's a Nick girl. Well, I got you covered, girl. Okay. We've covered black and white. How about some color? Color! Duranie photos, when the right one comes along, you just feel it. It's not something you see. It's something you experience, right? Oh, my God. Wow, Nick with his arms down to the sides, that alone is extraordinary, but when his arms are up, hello. Beautiful. And I think very few people on Earth can actually pull off fringe, and I think he manages to do that. Of course Nick does. He can just, you know, he can pull off anything. Paper bag, look at that style, right? You know, yeah. Okay, here's Simon. He's looking into the camera, leaning into the experience, like, I'm gonna connect with the fans out there. Yeah, and he does. 3, 2, 1, contact! Beautiful. And then John, oh my gosh, when his lips are closed, it's like, oh my gosh, another whole planet, right? It's just opened like a portal to another dimension. But when his mouth is open, nope, I can't even describe it. I'll just show it. Beautiful. What could he be saying? What is he telling you? There's a message being communicated. Beautiful. And this is really fun because John and Simon have just the slightest trace of a smile on their face. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. If they only could believe like we do in the power of their smiles. Oh my God, they have enough juice to power a small city for decades. So a lot of times those collectors out there will be familiar with how, you know, you collect something and it's like, okay, really cool, but then you come across something that's slightly bit different. Maybe it has the band's name printed in a font or a frame around it. So this is an example of that. You've just seen these photos, but now they have the Duranie logo on there. So, you know, that changes everything. The logo completely brings out Simon's eyes in this one. I mean, it's clear. Duranie Productions Limited. Fantastic. Yeah, they put out some beautiful merchandise. I'd love to see the band do that again. Take home your favorite member. Find a space for him right beside your pillow. The last thing you look at right before you go to sleep at night, and the first thing you see when you wake up. Beautiful. And then we're ending with the one we started with. Oh, love this so much. It's just, they're reclining. They have the, a lot of times I look at the negative shapes that are created when the band are just all situated and, just John's leaning up against Nick or whatever. I mean, it's just, you see the outline, and so they do some really fun things with shadow and lighting. Okay, so I know it's never enough Notorious stuff, but we do have to move on, and we're going right into the big thing, baby! Yeah! This is a Japanese promotion for the Big Thing album, and it has all the song titles at the very bottom. Really fun. Hats off to Japan. Again. Just about every single distraction, we just run into something like Japanese, and it is just amazing. Okay, and this was also the year when they changed their logo, and Duran Duran became one word, which I think carries like totally impact. I mean, Duran, the name Duran Duran should really become like a verb. Oh, you're Duraning today. Okay, I wish you luck. It's like, yeah, it's amazing. That was really interesting. Okay, so I don't know where I was going with that. So that's a great pick of the band from '89, and due to space, apparently I put a cool postcard from View to a Kill on the back. So this is back-to-back coolness right there. And I have a whole box of huge posters from View to a Kill, and my one criteria is it has to say Duran Duran's name on it. So I always look for that in all kinds of languages, and definitely a challenge to spot that. Okay, so we're going to go from '89 to 1995. So this is a series of postcards that came out promoting the Thank You album, and this is kind of fun. This is this is direct from EMI. And I'll show you the back because it has a little extra something. So here's the collection of all the single artwork. Really, really cool. Really cool. That was one of the things that stood out about that album, is the attention to detail in creating all the individual artwork. And then on the back you see the band logo, EMI. I tell you, when that record company logo was on something, it just, elevates everything, right? It's official. Oh my gosh, I know. Okay, so this is, it says on the top, I never saw this before, Scratch-and-Sniff Postcard. I will not be scratching and I will not be sniffing, so just to let you know. But this is kind of fun. This was issued in the UK, and it actually has writing on the back, to complete your special limited edition Duran Duran CD pack, collect CD 2 available this week. That's when they did the digipacks, and they released the CDs separately, and you put them together. Great marketing ploy. And yes, it has a someone's address in the UK, Mr. Steve Dewar. Wherever you are, I gotcha. Okay, so this is a beautiful, beautiful, this might be all from Steve. This is a beautiful postcard promoting Ordinary World. Beautiful, just love. Dean Chamberlain is just a force to be reckoned with. He is amazing. So this is, promoting Ordinary World, and it has promotional text on the back. Very cool. James McCreelis is here. Hey, James, another fellow Duranie dude. White lines, right? Yeah. Beautiful. Maybe I'm holding this too close. And then on the back, it has all kinds of information about the Junior Vasquez mix. This means so much more to those awesome record collectors out there. So they will probably be able to rattle off all the serial numbers and the name of the actual hue of purple that was used in the design. Hats off to all those record collectors out there. Okay, so this is promoting the Extraordinary World documentary. Very cool. I think this is a vertical shot. Love that. They did some really cool interpretations of the wedding album cover back then. And then this is promoting the No Ordinary Story. It says, out on video February 21st. Very cool. Okay. So, oh, and this is really fun. This is a kind of cool little memento. It's a postcard, but it has a little metal hoop in the middle. So I'm not quite sure. I think it might have been something attached for display. Actually, it is. There's something. There's an overlay, a plastic overlay on this. Let's see if I can take this out. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this is promoting Perfect Day. So they've kind of added something a little extra to it. This little overlay right here. And then on the back, we have our promotional information. So we are definitely into postcards that are not meant to be sent, I think. They're meant to be locked away in archival storage forever and ever and ever. It'll last longer than we will. Eleanor Novellis is here. Eleanor, hey! Okay. The one thing I forget to think about is when my nose itches, and I don't want to do it on camera, but let me see. Okay, we're good. Yay! Okay. So here we have, oh, this is cool. This is cool. This is kind of like a postcard. Hey, Christine, thank you. Hope I'm doing okay. Neurotic Outsiders. This is kind of like meant for like a postcard, promotional postcard, but it's a sticker. What a twist, right? Plot twist. Very cool. I would love to know who the little toddler is. Very cute. Maybe it's just all, no, that looks like someone. And then on the back we have promotional information. It's kind of fun. Oh, thank you. I'm doing great. You're doing great. Oh, we're all doing great. Oh, we're still here. We're just like doing this together. Okay. The Duran Duran tribute album in stores October 7th. This is when Duran were releasing Mendazaland, and the Duran tribute album came out simultaneously. There was a lot of ska music, I believe, if I remember correct, on that album. And Duran expressed their support and appreciation, but also, you know, ska music wasn't on their top 10 list of music styles. And I want to revisit this just in case anybody might not have known about the hidden image of John. I've talked with many fans about this. I confirmed this with Andrew Day in my first book, and it's one of the most coolest little details, and apparently there's a lot of fans who don't know about this. If you have the Mendazaland album, there is, well, I don't want to point it out too much, well, maybe I do. There's a hidden picture of John on the front of the Mendazaland album cover, and my only hint is turn it upside down and look toward the center. Okay, so there's a little homework for you. All kinds of homework to do today. Okay. Here is a postcard for the greatest DVD, and it is really, really cool because these are stripes that all have their images from the band's videos, which really, I mean, when abstracted, it really creates quite a piece of art. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. And on the other side, we have promotional information. Really cool. Okay. Then we got Out of My Mind, which I cannot get you guys to do, is get out of my mind. You're always in my mind. Oh my gosh. But my mind doesn't sound anything like the single. So look at that. Now, I'm very curious as to the artistic direction they really wanted to go with this. It looks very dark, very abstract, and I don't know. It was the baby with the halo on the front, and I know that there was a reference to the saint. but I think they could have done something a little more attractive. Just my take on it, but you know, it's very artistic, which is very Nick Rhodes. So respect to that. Okay. So we got more. We got more. You think that's it? I'm not going to come to you guys short-handed. Okay, so we're going into the 1997 Power Station. This is when the Power Station reunited without John. Those are hard years. But this is promoting a show at the Roseland box office, the Supper Club in New York City. So this is kind of cool. It's actually promoting a show. Okay. So now we're going right into, can you feel it? There's something in the air, right? It's a disturbance in the force. We're going into pop trash. Oh, yes, we are. We're doing some pop trash action. So these postcards were official releases, and they were sold as a set on tour. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I don't know if anybody actually used these in the post, but I'm pretty sure the postman would have taken them because they're so unique and cool, and you know, it's just such an interesting year for the band. There we go. That is the Pop Trashians all together. Designed by photography and designed by Andrew Day. Lots of love to Andrew Day. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a shot where Nick is communicating his love for all the Nick girls out there. That's my interpretation. Pretty sure it's accurate. Yeah, that's, wow. It was definitely an interesting look. The band were continuing to morph into, you know, whole new unit, whole new look, sound. It was a darker time in many respects, but the band still produced an album that had some real gems on it, kind of ahead of its time. There's Simon. There just is really not many bad angles for this man. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and he's wearing the Tiger Baby. He's wearing the Tiger Baby during the pop trash years. How fun is that? Can you see that up close? That's so cool. Had not noticed that before. Okay. I do want to give a real quick shout out to Jen Walsh. She contributed the Rio portrait a long time ago. I definitely still have to get that properly mounted, but it's beautiful. It has a mat board that's been custom fit. Really, really special contribution. Thank you so much, Jen. Okay, so we're moving on through this series. This is really cool. This is Duran on a white couch surrounded by all kinds of really odd artwork, pretty much embodying the pop trash of the title, right? I mean, it's just very pop trashy. Pop trashy. That should be a new word for us. I challenge everyone to go out into the world and at least once today use the word pop trashy in a song, or in a sentence. Okay, so there you go. Especially those teachers out there. If you're doing your lesson plans, make sure to use the word pop trashy somehow. More homework. Okay, here's Warren. Okay, props to Warren. I know that there's a lot of love for Warren out there. Warren Cucurello. Love it. Very cool. Amazing guitar work. This is kind of cool. I remember the Pop Trash tour program, and it was just full of the just coolest little assembling of artwork and photos and all kinds of artistic manipulations. Really, really weird stuff, but cool. So there's a little artistic Duran Duran for you. Now just imagine one entire wall of your bedroom, like completely, that's like wallpaper. I don't know if you could handle that. But it would be fun. And for those patriotic Duranies out there, they put their own spin on the American flag. Well, Andrew Day did. Very cool. And for those who need something at the end of the day to take the edge off, and maybe you kind of have a feel for this. It's very odd. I mean, the whole Pop Trash merchandising campaign just contained all kinds of really unique elements. So that's a series out there. And then this is a promotional postcard from Germany. The new album. I can read that much. Very cool. That's from Edel. E-D-E-L. I think that's the German version of Epic. Or is it Epic Records? Hollywood? It was Hollywood. The record label. So around this time, Earthlink came out. You remember Earthlink? They put out a special CD. I never really did listen to it, but it was kind of had a very interesting look. A lot of it was a free CD, I believe. And so this is a promotion for it. This is promoting. Get your all access pass to the internet. It's all about connections. Earthlink's got them. Fast, reliable, award-winning. Duran chose Earthlink as their official internet service provider, and now you can get a 60-day trial to try us out for yourself. Special offer for Duran Duran fans. Have Nick Rhodes show up with your internet offer in hand. No, that was my addition. They wouldn't really do that. But Elvin is here. Elvin! Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to you in ages. Good to see you here. Okay, so this is kind of a personal touch. I'll throw this in very quickly because everyone who knows me just knows I don't like talking about my own stuff. But this is a postcard that I put together. I put out for promoting my retrospective exhibition back in February 2001. It was just over a weekend, and I took up all 3 floors of a local gallery with Duran posters. It was the first and only time the gallery ever did that. It was quite profound. About 100 people showed up on opening night. It was it was my big first foray into something besides just my archive at the time. So that was fun. That was really cool. I saw all the attendees turning from responsible adults into giggling teenagers right before my eyes. It was so cool. Right, they'd go right in front of a poster of John and they'd be like, ah! And I was like, I know, right? Ah! Yeah, there's a lot to relate to. So we're going to take a little departure and go into John's solo career because there were some postcards that were put out. Oh my gosh, it was really cool when he was doing the trusttheprocess.com and working closely with Patty Palazzo on his career. Really cool stuff came out. This wait till you see these. Okay, so this is related to the Retreat into Art box that was released. The photos are by Joel Warren in 2001. Look at this. Really, really cool. I mean, he's such a handsome dude. And then on the back, there are further photos from that session. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Okay, I know there's some of you are asking for a second look at that one. Okay, so maybe it's just me. Oh, and then if a smile doesn't do it for you and you really are wanting a steely-eyed, focused blue steel kind of John, yeah, well, you got it. Look at that. So gorgeous. And then on the back you have further ones. See the one of him smiling? Oh my gosh, look, I'll try to get that a little closer. Hope I'm getting it. Oh, man, the man is created with raw, awesome materials. So this is of course it has to be Japan. Of course, it takes what we've just seen and it just raises it to a new level into the stratosphere. This is Japanese promoting his Techno for 2 release. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at that. See that okay? Yeah. Wow. Oh, I think the temperature just raised in here. That's amazing. Okay, so this is more postcards. This is another set that was released through John Taylor Online, www.johntaylor.online. It's promoting his website, his CDs, and other products, Duran memorabilia. Just really, really cool. So, yeah, this is one of them. That's one of the things that I respect so much about the band, is that they've just kind of, they haven't shied away from branching into their own careers and tried things. And I mean, John had a respectable career. You know, he definitely went out on his own with Terroristin, and then of course into film and TV, and I mean, it's really fun. He was just a dynamic guy. Okay, let's look at this one. This is on the back. This is advertising all the t-shirts. Beautiful. And then here's the back. Oh, I don't know how many of you have these, but there's some really old designs. If you have these, you definitely are sitting on collector's items. Okay. We have another one. Oh, if you're still standing, right? If those palpitations haven't taken over. Ooh, here's a close-up of John. Yeah. And this is promoting a live video featuring John at the Key Club, Hollywood, California, on May 3rd, 2000. It's called Better Off Alive. So yeah, he was actually putting out some really cool videos. Okay, last one, because I don't know if I can take any more. Oh, absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. This is very moody and atmospheric, and it just has a specific look. So get ready, girls. Okay? Yeah. Look at that. And this is promoting a pretty comprehensive top 6 releases that John did. Feelings Are Good and Other Lies, Terroristin, Meltdown from 1999, Dream Home Heartaches, the Japan CD as follow-up to Feelings Are Good, and a Japanese EP in 2000. So he definitely has a pretty impressive catalog. Way to go, John. Way to go. Okay, we're moving on to 2003 when the band reunited and went to Japan. Oh my gosh, those shows like at the Budokan, oh my god, that sold out so quickly. This is a promotional postcard for the Japan 2003 summer tour. Really cool, and it's advertising a 2 CD copy of the performance. Very cool. And this is back when Duran's official site had a totally different logo. I don't know how many of you remember this. Remember that? Those are some years you just don't see very much. We're going to power right on into the astronaut years. Here are some flyers that kind of work their way into the postcard box because of the size. Everything's around size, right? Size. So if the bags fit, yeah, this is it. That's as best of a rhyme that I could do. Okay, so there's a flyer for the Earl's Court show. Love that. I can only imagine how crazy, cool, awesome that show must have been. Oh my! And it actually gives me high hopes for the band, you know, really getting back on the road after all this craziness is over. I was just imagining the other day how we're all going to feel standing in front of the band again. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, I do it. I did that on the last, well, every concert. I just stand on it. I love looking around at all the upturned faces of fans around me and just exchanging looks with people who are like, yeah, I'm here. Oh my God, the band's about to come on. It's really, really special. So it's going to be really emotional when we're finally back in front of the band. I just like wrapping myself around that thought. Okay, another promotional postcard. This is for the band playing in Rome. That's so cool. International for sure. This is for the Free Music Festival, the Cornetto Free Music Festival on May 29th. And it has some promotional information on the back. Any Italian fans out there who saw that? That would have been cool. Hazel Borland remembers the astronaut tour. She was so excited to let her daughter see them. Oh, I'm excited to let you see your daughter to see them. Oh my God, I totally feel that. Okay, this is an interesting postcard. I believe it's put out by a radio station. It's a Dutch radio station. Duran's included. This is around the time when Duran was involved with David Lynch doing the American Express Unstaged. So it's kind of promoting that. Okay. Moving on into Red Carpet Massacre, right? Oh my gosh, that was so totally a whole new different direction for the band. November 28th at the Palacio de los Deportes. This is from Mexico. Very cool. I don't see a whole lot of promotion from Mexico. And then on the back, there's all kinds of information there. Okay, this is for a promotional postcard for the Nokia Theater show on May 4th. I love these. You know, every single one of these represents a show that some fans out there actually went to, and it was either the best one they've ever been to, or it was the backdrop for some really cool memory. It's just, you know, it's just more than just a postcard to me. I mean, I just think about all the fans and what they went through. So May 4th at the Nokia Theater in LA. Seeing the band in LA would be very cool. That is a total Duran town. This is a fun postcard from my friend Christian D'Antonio in Italy. He put out a book called Glam Pop Party, and it kind of promotes his book. I mean, it really is really fun to see fans who have kind of taken their passion and channeled it into really cool ways. You know, all kinds of blogs and, you know, books and websites. It's extraordinary. There's no shortage of inspiration in this community of ours. Okay, the Wachovia Arena, April 9th. Who was there? Who was there? Let's take a roll call. So, on the astronaut tour. Really fun. AEG Live was the promoter. Little extra information on the back. And for those friends out there who have thought of me when these postcards come out and sent me one, lots of love to you. Thank you again. This is really fun. Okay, so this is a German postcard promoting Sunrise. Reach up for that. Look at that. I love that artwork. It really should have been a poster. And then on the back, there's information. Okay, more astronaut. Yay! This is German. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It is. Let's argue with myself. Okay, so here's the album cover right here. And on the back, all kinds of information. And, oh, this is really fun. This is a promotional postcard for HMV. Enter at HMV for a chance to win a Duran banner containing signatures of the band. Very, very cool. That. And then on the back, looks like, no, actually it's not the back. This is a whole different postcard. Love that shot with the red and white background. I think there was someone who actually visited the venue where that photograph was taken. Okay, astronaut tour 2005 in Zurich. Whoa, Zurich! That's so exotic. Okay, let's be honest. Anything outside the U.S. is exotic for me. Actually, anything outside Bellevue is bordering on exotic. Okay, that's very, very cool. The MOG Event Hall, June 2nd, 2005, maybe? Very cool. Okay, here we go. Here's one from Red Carpet Massacre. Hey, I guess kind of we did a little zigzag there. We're back to Red Carpet. Okay. So this is the Red Carpet Massacre World Tour. This is from Italy. Love this. And this actually has information on the back. There's a little scratch-off section there, so I think you might have found out whether you entered something or won something. Here's an after-show party. Oh my gosh, isn't this a fantasy for all of us? Oh my gosh, being in an after-show. So I would probably be so intimidated I'd just be in the corner waiting for Nick to come to me, and then I'd just cower. No. After show party at the Viper Room. It looks like this is a German language promotion. That's really fun. This is so cool. I love you guys so much. Okay, November 28th. It might be a duplicate. Of course, it's double-sided, so what's really a duplicate, right? You need both sides. Okay. Then we have, this is really fun. This is another after party that was organized after the concert in the Bahamas, at the Aura nightclub at the Atlantis Resort in Bahamas. So this is a little party that was organized. And there's the flip side. Great shot of the band. Good postcard design there. Oh, Julie's popping in. Hey, Julie, good to see you. That's okay. Just, pop in and pop out. It's just good to see you. And, a special hug to all those international fans who actually have set their alarms or are staying up to, crazy hours to just be a part of this. It's really, really special. I'm not sure I have a place to let that in, but that's very cool. So glad you're joining us. Okay, so this is a promotional postcard for the 2011 Diamond in the Mine release. That was an amazing show. And then on the back, you have the set list. And now we're into All You Need Is Now. Oh, love this photo session that was used in the marketing campaign. This is from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. How many of you were there? That would be a great shot. Great venue to see the band. Love that. Now back to how dynamic and cool and diverse the band members are, pursuing other things outside the band. Here's Roger's props. Oh my gosh, this is a promotional postcard for our DJ gig that he did on August 11th at the Meridian in Italy, it looks like. Taormina? Very cool. Love that stuff. That's rare. I've seen pictures of fans who have attended DJ shows and they're just hanging out with Roger, and I'm just like, how do you not succumb to all the emotion? Oh my gosh. It's cool to actually have a conversation with him if you can remember your own name. So this is from an April 30th, 2011 show in the Dominican Republic. That sounds just exotic as heck. Look at that. Really, really fun. This is when Nick paired up with Stephen Duffy to form the Devils, and they did one show in Germany. And there's a promotional postcard for it. Or more of a flyer. Really, really fun. Also is promoting Gary Newman. That's at the Live Music Hall, February 17th, 2003. Going back real quick to 2011. Here's another postcard for the Dominican Republic show. Huge props to Pedro Garcia, the unrelenting, awesome promoter who has been supporting the band in that part of the world for a long time. Very cool. Okay, more Germany. Oh, please. The All You Need Is Now tour, when it came to 2 shows, July 18th and 19th. Really fun. And then a nice German promotion for the album. Lots of pink. A lot of pink used in the All You Need Is Now campaign. Kind of a nightmare for color correction. Way to go, sweetie. So it was really hard color correcting on the books. Okay, this is an after party at the Piranha Bar, and it looks like this was, I think it's Italy, yeah, after show party. Those are fun. And there's the other side. Love that collage of the band members. You know, it is really, really cool. Those after parties that are formed by fans, you know, the Daily Duranis and Jason Fry, just to name a couple of them. You know, it's hard to organize that stuff, but then when you get the fans filing in, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, I mean, everybody just kind of sees each other, and there's just the energy level just keeps rising. Those are really, really fun. So the Duran concert is sometimes just the beginning, and then everybody continues celebrating on into the night. Okay, January 2012. This is the Altitude Festival in Closters. That was quite a milestone show. Beautiful. Simple, but very stylish. Here's a second postcard for it. It has more information about other artists. And you know, Monique Mashman chimes in, and I think you are absolutely correct. I think the shows there in Closters were canceled. So my memory is not flawless, despite what some people think. I don't know, actually, who thinks that way? Okay, this is a cool postcard for the Washington State Fair. Very close to home. That was really fun to see the band with friends. That was in Puyallup. Very cool. And good luck if you're not from here trying to pronounce Puyallup when you see it. It's not what you think. It's a weird word. At the August 3rd, on the Paper Gods tour, the Gila River Arena. Very cool. Going into the Paper Gods era. It's really, I feel the breadth of the band's career as I go through this, right? This is just, oh my gosh. This is at the Sleep Train Amphitheater in San Diego, July 31st. Our history, right? That's so fun. Who brought s'mores? Anybody brought s'mores? No snacks? Anything? Okay. Paper Gods, oh my gosh, that promotional campaign certainly generated some beautiful postcards. Here's a series that was sold on the band's website. There's Nick and John. And Roger. Love these. I know that there's a signed postcard out there. It goes for really, really high amounts. It has all 4 of these on one postcard, and it's signed by the band. It was issued in relation to, and when the album was put out. I think it was a special version. Still looking for that, but I'm not holding my breath for it to be cheap. So if you have it, kudos to you. Very simple, black and white, but says everything you need to know. With style. Love this shot. Love this. Nick has been troubled enough to stop reading his magazine in order to look up and look awesome for you guys. You know, that's sacrifice right there. Okay, so we had white on black, and now we have black on white. So they've covered all the bases. Love these postcard sets. Oh, and then, of course, all the icons from the album cover designed by Alex Israel. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And we are slowly coming up to time. I cannot believe how painful it is to leave you guys. Okay, so a couple of things I just want to get out of the way. Huge birthday happy birthday to Teresa Icom and Jane Wiedlin from the Go-Go's. I hope both of you out there have fantastic birthdays, and hope this is the best chapter yet. And I really want to thank all the people out there, again, who are providing some really cool, fun support for the fans out there. That's Daily Duranie, the D-Side, Guy fans of Duran Duran, Flip Radio. Flip Radio finds these crazy, rare videos. I saw one just recently, and it was just amazing. Old interviews from '81. Really, really cool. So it's just, you're all doing what you can to support and to provide distractions, and so respect and appreciate it. And you guys are awesome. So, okay, I'll have a few more. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do a speed run through this because there's bigger postcards we got to go through. And then there's stickers and also, there's so much left. So I just want to kind of start breathing for one thing and realizing that I don't need to do everything in one session, even though that's my instinct. I hate to leave you guys. This is actually pretty cool because today I get to hand you off once again to John. John is going to be doing another episode of his Stone Love Bass Odyssey, which is just the coolest freaking thing in the world. That's going to be at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. You're going to really enjoy that. We're all going to just be right there with John as he breaks a new song down. That's really, really cool. And thanks to Simon and Caddy for doing their thing. We are all hanging in here and just we got what it takes to get through this. We got each other. So totally just, got all the feels. Thank you so much for joining me. And next Saturday, this coming Saturday, we're going to just get right back into it. Maybe I'll get into stickers. Stickers are so fun. I don't want to ever actually use them because, they're stickers. I don't want to put them all over my refrigerator. Number one, Christine would actually ask me to move out at that point. But no, they're really fun. And iron-ons. How many people had iron-ons? Oh my gosh, you put them on t-shirts and pillowcases. So all kinds of really cool stuff ahead. But nothing more impactful than the affection I have for all you guys. And I hope you really give you guys, yourselves, a lot of love and compassion. It is really hard out there to get through this, but we're doing it. And you really deserve props. So please give yourself some self-care and, validation. And I'm so glad you guys are with me on another distraction. To be continued. We're going to keep this journey going. Huge love and affection. Take care. Stay safe.